I said before about the dog biting the man and the man biting the dog. The fire brigade putting out a fire isn't always news, but when London's firefighters start a fire, that's news with a capital N. But after all, if there's one day in the year when they can be excused for being fire raisers, it's Guy Fawkes Night and the annual display for the firemen's children. But they aren't all there. While youngsters and mothers watch the fun, fathers and big brothers are out on some of London's 200-odd Guy Fawkes calls. Meanwhile, a Northern Brigade celebrates in a different way. They're giving a practical demonstration of what to do in case of fires due to air raid bombs. Small portable equipments in different parts of the city will get to work even before the brigade arrives, because experts say that the main thing is to start the firefighting quickly. And then the new foam pump comes into action to make the whole place look as if there'd been a synthetic snowstorm, or as if some giant had blown the froth off. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm thirsty.
Yes, I am.
Once again, Armistice Day brings the year's climax to the British Legion Poppy Factory, with Lady Haig as enthusiastic as ever. And once again, let our motto be, buy early and give more.
I want to congratulate all you men. Your work every year seems to improve. The wreaths, they could be better. You've many more designs, and you've also more designs in your flower making outside the poppies. We're most anxious that everyone before Armistice Day should buy the mascots for their motors.
Yorkshire school children are starting their coronation celebrations early. They celebrate by planting trees, and as May isn't a suitable time, they do it now, all of them. The first is planted by Sir Percy Jackson, chairman of the West Riding Education Committee, and after that they all get bitten with the fever. And surely there could be no better way of preserving the memory of a great occasion. Some of them seem to enjoy it and some of them don't. Some of them take all day about it, and one of them... British and Empire champion Ben Ford is in training for his fight against German Walter Neusel at Haringey on November the 18th. Ben is on this side, and is he tough? Listen to those punches and imagine it's you.
I hope to be the first Britisher to beat the German Neusel.
That's something with which Walter Neusel doesn't agree. His motto is speed, speed, and more speed.
Well, how'd you feel today, Walter?
Well, I've never felt better my whole life. I feel like $1 million.
If a dog bites a man, it isn't news. But if a man bites a dog, it is. A locomotive on rails isn't news, but when a locomotive takes to the road, it is. And when it happens to be a whole convoy of 61-tonners, our cameramen go along to see what it's all about. They're on their way from Manchester to Liverpool, and the tractors that carry them are so long they have to be steered at both ends. It's all very clever, but ooh, mummy, what a big bump it would make if it fell off. His Royal Highness the Duke of York is President of King's College Hospital, and when he and the Duchess arrive for a tour of inspection, they're received by the chairman, Lord Hambledon. Later, the Duchess is to receive purses towards the cost of the completion of the new nurses' home. The latest news tells of the final chapter being written in the Spanish War as white troops stream into the capital. It's rumoured also that the government has flown to Valencia, leaving the city's non-combatants to flee before the oncoming invaders. Off the South African coast near Durban, a whaler is making her last journey. After years of service, she's become tired and old-fashioned, long-funnelled and out of breath. So her owners have decided to set fire to her and let her sink. And our camera is there to watch sea and flame devour their victim. There's something amazingly sad and yet amazingly dramatic about the death agony of a ship as she writhes towards her last plunge.